or something. So those who submit have no fear. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, بَلْ مَنْ أَسْلَمَ وَجْهَهُ لِلَّهِ وَهُوَ مُحْسِنٌ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says the one, and rough translation, the one who is actually submitted his face. His face in the Arabic means actually, even when the Arab said he put his face in there, meaning he put his whole will in there. He put his whole heart in there. So it's from the Quranic terminology. So he put his whole will and intention towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's muhsin. Muhsin from ihsan, meaning the doer of good, the doer of excellence. The doer of excellence. فَلَهُ أَجْرُهُ عِنْدَ رَبِّهِ وَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. And they have ajr. These people have ajr from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This person has ajr from Allah, reward, and there's no fear and no grief. People, what do? They fear and they have grief. Everyone fears something and everyone has grief. So they will have no fear nor grief when they do that. The ones who spend, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, الَّذِينَ يُنْفِقُونَ أَمْوَالَهُمْ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. The ones who actually spend in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ثُمَّ لَا يُتْبِعُونَ مَا أَنْفَقُوا. That, and then after when they spend the thing, they do not مَنًّا وَلَا أَذًى. They don't come with man wal adha. They don't say, oh, we gave you $50 last time you asked. Huh? I gave last Ramadan $2,000, you know. You don't remember that? You were just a walking kid. I helped you, remember that? And you give some pain after that. And that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, the one who spend, but they don't do these things. And we have in our culture these things. Yaad that's bachi. Do you want to remind somebody, oh, you really remember that, my son? I used to give you. So you are not allowed to give men wal adha, meaning you can't give with taunts to say that I used to do this for you. لَهُمْ أَجْرُهُمْ عِنْدَ رَبِّهِمْ وَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. And they have the ajr from Allah, and they have no grief, and they have no fear. The ones who believe, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, they have no grief, no fear. The ones who are friends of awliya, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have no grief, nor fear. The ones who remain steadfast have no grief, no fear. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا رَبُّنَا اللَّهُ ثُمَّ اسْتَقَامُوا فَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. The ones who say that Allah is our Lord, and then they are steadfast, meaning they don't go one day a lot of prayer, the next day nothing, one day sadaqat, the next day you're holding. They don't do any of those things. They have steadfastness. There's a steadiness about the people who actually do a lot of things. You see, we have a complex, if I can take a minute, we have a complex of the frog. You know, the frog is in the well, and he looks at the tadpoles and all this, and he tells the turtle or the shark outside and says, look at me, I can jump on the land, I can go in the water, I can do all of those things. I'm not like the tadpole. See, I can jump here, I can swim in the water, look at what I can do, and look at all the places I can go. So the turtle actually says to him, he said, but you're in the well, you don't see that I see thousands of miles where I swim in the ocean. We are actually the ones like the frog. We only look at what we are in the well, that's it. So there's always this idea of being mediocre. Mediocre speakers, mediocre writers, mediocre counselors, everything is mediocre. Why go to the school? In our school I tell the kids, I said, oh, you did that? MashaAllah. You're world class. You are world class. I told my son Muhammad, I said, oh, you learn how to kick in karate? Okay. Be the best. Make sure that you kick the best. You kick better than anybody in the world. But you got to put your time in there. Huh? You got to put your time in there. So you have to start thinking that. Sometimes we have a problem that we don't understand what is world class. We sometimes say, you know what we say? This is how we have this defeated attitude. 10 minutes, can't do it, bro. We have to delay Asr today. And there's no problem for you guys. Because I haven't spoken for a while. What do you think by then? Sorry. Now, inshallah, khair, no problem. You see, when you have Afghani connections, no problem. It's okay. We miss it, no problem. That's okay. See, this is called connection. Allahu Akbar. This is called connection. So, what was I saying?
Mediocre.
Huh? Mediocre. Mediocre. What about mediocre? Standard? What?
World class.
World class?
Kick higher.
Kick higher. You see? Good stuff. He's listening. Good one. You must be off the texting. So, you have to be able to, so I told my son, you have to be able to do the best. Do the best. Speakers sometimes come, they make me, if you're giving a speech in Dari, make sure you give it good. Make sure you don't make mistakes. If you're giving it in English, don't put double negatives, don't make things that are actually not Bible. Make sure that your language is well, that is connecting, that you're able to communicate the message, you articulate, you're erudite, and you elucidate your points. You cannot come in front of people and just talk rubbish. You don't do that at a conference, you don't do that in universities, you don't do that in lecture halls. So we have to raise our standard a bit more as a community, you see. We have to be able to do that. Now, the second part is hope. Inshallah, I'll end on time, inshallah. Hope, in the Devil's Dictionary, is Ambrose Bierce. He's quite devilish himself, but it's an old dictionary, but some of his definitions are out of this world. But this one was the best I found for hope in the English language. He said, desire and expectation rolled into one. Desire and expectation rolled into one. Rasulullah ﷺ said, cut your hopes short and bring death closer to you. Meaning to say, when you have elongated hope, and you have hope, I'm hoping, but you do nothing, right? You do nothing. We have this defeated kind of attitude that sometimes we talk in a very pessimistic way. You know how we do it? Brother, will you do that? Inshallah, I will try. That's a negative. You know why? Because your mind finishes the other part of the sentence. I said, sister, will you do that? Inshallah, brother, I will try. I will try means your mind finishes, says, I can't because I'm too lazy. I can't because I have too much work to do. Once you say I try, it's a gone. So the first level here of negativity is, that's why we don't have proper hope, and we have all of these fears, because we don't want to do anything on a good basis. For example, again, I see young brothers outside, they're smoking in a closed car. Open the window at least, for Allah's sake. Huh? 3 of you smoking, open the window. There's more than 400 chemicals in the smoke itself, and there's more than 599 additives in the cigarette itself. For Allah's sake, over 1,000 things, and you close the window, at least open the windows. Your lungs are that strong. So how you do this, the first is, so I just take a second to show you. So because we all need this, you see this halaqah, durus, teachings, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Don't tell yourself I can't, because then it's negative. I can't do this. This is the first negative. The second part of negative is I will try. I will do that inshallah. So your brain finishes the second part of the sentence that I can't. The third one that nobody actually does is just say I will never. Meaning if you smoke, even if you light up the cigarette, say I never smoke. I never smoke. People think you've gone crazy. You just say I never smoke. They say, okay, you smoking right now? I never smoke. I hate smoking. I will never smoke. I don't smoke. And you're smoking away. Watch, after 2, 3, 4, 5 days, 1 week, your brain actually will start telling your body that you don't smoke. And then you can let that habit go. And that's how the mind works. And that's why when you want to do something, say, I'll do it, inshallah. I've already done it. I woke up one day, told my wife I was so sick. Oh, the car, oh, the brakes, oh, this and that, and so on and so forth. I told her, listen, because she saw me, and all my life with her, I never chased after monies. If they give me a full-time job, I took a half-time. If they give me half-time, I took a quarter-time. Just to pay the bills and rest. I want to read, write, do my things, and dignify myself. And then take the Masjid money and so on and so forth. I do my own thing. So Allah always blessed me with that. and I can make money quick, you know, it's in our genes. It's one time I said, oh, I should take the blankets. I called one of brother Kabir from here, the Afghani brother. I said, oh, send me some blankets. He said, right away. Boom, shipment of blankets. I sold the thing and just made my money and sat there for the rest of the month. So the idea here is that you should be able to do it, you see. You should be able to tell yourself, I am going to do it, right? If you can't tell yourself that, you'll never ever be able to do anything. So hope is one thing, but doing it right and saying to yourself, I will do it, you can do it. So cut your hope short, at least the ones that have nothing. So we hope for lots of money, no? But we're lazy at it. We hope for lots of money. So I did finish the story. I told my wife, I'll be a millionaire. So she started laughing. She said, all my life I know you don't want to go for money. I said, listen, I will be a millionaire. Watch. By the age, before 55, I will retire. So I keep saying that to her, and my sons and daughters, they're all laughing and so on. I said, don't laugh, your dad's a millionaire. I said, I'm already a millionaire. I just told them that. It's not hard. What's it? I'll do this, the other. I paid out the plan. So they know their father, once they put something in his head, he will do it, inshallah. So I'm a millionaire. I'll donate next time I come. Big money. What do you think? Good idea? Good idea. I hope I can keep my promise. Because once you become millionaire, said, oh, how am I going to give $1,000? You know what I mean? Usually the rich ones, they're the most stingiest, right? So we hope for lots of money, but we're lazy, we can't work at it. We expect to live in endless comfort, but there's no plan to do that. We desire unintended, just unending income, but there's no blueprint to get to that place. We dream of having the best of health, but there's no movement. We want everyone's having sugar diabetes. The problem will get up and move, seriously, and stop eating these rich foods, right? We crave for the prettiest of wives and husbands, and there's no vision for your marriage. There's no vision. What's the vision for? I asked many couples, what do you want to do? We're married, alhamdulillah, mashallah. I said, okay, how do you live? Oh, I don't know, we just live. There is no counseling. The Catholics actually bring in the husband and wife 6 months to give them counseling before marriage. So we actually, in this day and age, we need maybe for the Muslims 1 year counseling before they get married. Because it's a serious problem. They don't know how to live together, and they don't know how to behave together. We yearn for the smartest children. Oh, we want the best children. But we put garbage in their brains all the time. We give them cell phones. We open the 1,000 channels for them. And we go to sleep and they're watching junk and garbage and they can't. So we want something good for them, but we give them the other way. We have ambition. Ambition is the same as hope. All of these things, craving, dream, desire, all these things have to do with hope. We have ambition for things that never end. But we're greedy for them. Our trust is in banks. We have no legal investment. Yesterday, that's why I like solo question and answer. The Sheikh was here, he's a good friend. And but there's a fatwa out there for a mortgage. I don't agree with it, but there's a fatwa. And there's also Islamic housing. I know that we had something many years ago when he had picked me up in Calgary about Musharaka and Mudaraba and so on and so forth. Yes, they don't pay the property tax, but it's Sharia compliant. I saw it myself. So that's how I went. Actually, from Islamic house, there's no other way. If you keep renting, you will actually be in the poorhouse as soon as at the end of the day. We have to be able to build our institutions. We have to be able to build our institutions to get ahead. We long for the nicest cars, but we put ourselves more in debt. We fancy the most delicious foods that make us sick. I mean, these cream rolls, they're beautiful. I mean, I don't eat them really, but I love to eat them. If you put them in front of me, I'll eat 10 of them every day. I'll be like a balloon next day. You see what I mean? But then you get sicker and sicker and sicker, seriously. And we have to reduce our consumption of meat. Meat is killing us. It's literally killing us. Meat is killing us. Read the book, The China Study from Dr. Campbell. The whole industry is attacking him. He must be doing something right. The meat is killing us. The meat is spiking the cancer levels through the roof. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if you look at the hadith, that there were months, not weeks, not days, months where they did not see smoke coming out of the house of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He lived on dates and water. Just imagine that. So we are eating meat at such a level that we are becoming sick. Our children are becoming sick. We have hypertension at 25. We have high cholesterol at 20. There's something drastically wrong. So if you want to hope for good health, don't just hope. Do. Cut out the meat. Cut it out. Really cut it out. This thing was a halal. You remember Haji Sahib had a joke? What he said? That one Afghani, he went into the restaurant, ate sausages, all this khanzir and all that. He came and said, this is halal, right? He said, no, what are you talking about halal? What kind of halal? He said, I read your board out there, it said halal. He said, not halal. He said, that's H-A-lal. Get it? So, we have to be careful. So we wish for the latest technologies, but it makes us spiritually sick. Wallahi, the internet is making us spiritually sick. Do not tell me that you're going to your sheikh Google to ask him things. It's